Hey everybody, it's Jeff, and this is part 11 of the MiniArt British Armoured Lorry B-type in 1/35th scale. I got a lot of priming done last night. I'm not going to really be doing too much today. I've got to get some things painted, but let me show you what I've got primed and my plans for the paint, okay? Let's go down the bench and we'll take a quick look. Be right back. Okay, I painted or primed these last night. I really don't want to touch them any more than I have to till I get paint and everything on them. But there's the chassis or the frame. Okay, this will be painted gray. I've got a lot more pieces to put on here, but I got to get the engine in and some other things before I can get those on. Here's the front fenders. They'll be gray. This is the armor plate that goes in front of the radiator, and this can be positioned opened or closed. I just went ahead and did it closed. It'll go right up here at the front of the frame. There's the radiator in primer. I'm going to mask off the center part and I'll just leave it black, and then I'll paint the outsides in gray. Okay, front and back. This is a little guard that goes in the front of the radiator. I'll paint that gray and then I'll glue it in. It'll go in front of the radiator. I know you can't see it with black on black, but that's kind of where that'll go. And the hood, I went ahead and put the top and one side together. I thought I'd leave it with one side off this time. I've got another model that I built a while back that I actually opened the hood on. Look, I didn't want to make them exactly the same, but this took a long time to get just right, because this is actually 4 pieces. The little hinges are very accurately depicted, and what I did was I glued 2 pieces and then I held them to the radiator to get the spacing just right. Where it would, and then I went ahead and let that set, and then I put the other ones on. Just kept on going until I had all but the last piece on. So I went ahead and painted the last piece, and there's a number plate that goes on there. I'll pick that out in white. I'll paint the whole thing gray, and then I think according to instructions the number is supposed to be white. Okay, so that's been done. This is the back of the cab. It's been done. There again, this over here has been masked off with the white glue, so when I get ready to glue the parts together, I'll just scrape that off real easy. It comes off very simply. I still have to paint the seat in there. I don't know if you can see it or not. Yeah, there we go. I'll probably paint that a brown, like a leather brown or something. Okay, but that's the back side of the cab. And then this is the firewall. Here I put the little shelf in there that the fire extinguisher sits on, and I masked off the points where things glue on in here, so I'll just pop those pieces off, or pop those little bits of glue off when it's time to fit those pieces. But this has all got to be painted gray, so all these parts are ready to go as far as gray, except the radiator, which I need to mask the center off. And then I've got, let me scoot this stuff over. I've got this stuff here in gray also, or in primer. Here's the little fire extinguisher, and that'll be painted a brass color. Okay, and the headlights. The outside is in the color call outs is white, and in the very center is brass. So So I'll have to paint those up, and then there's also a lens that goes in there. I know being in the gray it's very difficult to see. And there's the exhaust in primer. There's the front axle in primer. Transmission. Some of these will be painted metallic colors, some will be painted black, some will be painted gray. There's the little skid plate that goes underneath the transmission. Okay. And what else have I got here? Here's the steering wheel glued to the steering shaft. That'll be a gloss black when it's all done. And the drive shaft. And there's the horn. That'll be, if you can see it, that'll be brass with a little black. I'll paint the bulb black on it when it's all said and done. And then we've got the fan belt, which I still have a little painting to do on it. And this is actually the throttle right here. That's the throttle pedal. Okay, it goes, attaches to the firewall, and you push down on it. Okay, that's what I got done yesterday. So I'll let this stuff dry a while longer. Like I said, I did it last night, but I'll go ahead probably today, and I'll get the parts that are gray done so they can be drying, and then we can go ahead and get the engine in the frame. Oops, that's going to be gray. Okay, these are the parts that need to be done in gray, just like the bed, and it's going to be, excuse me, Mr. Color 13 neutral gray. Okay, that'll be the paint I'll be using. So that's about all I've got for today, guys. Painting takes a while, so I'll get some more stuff painted up, and then tomorrow we'll see about what we need to do next. Okay. All right. You guys have a great day. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.